Now let us see what a build and fetch in Flex. We'll come back to the code. So in domain we have the queries. So before that, let's look at little bit in the controller. So we have the controller get by ID. It calls the get customer by ID, process service get customer by ID. This is all created for you using FlexGen. No need to do anything there. Then we go to pre-bus. Here also it is calling the get flexi query, get customer by ID, and then assign parameters. All the methods are called. So let's go to this get customer by ID query. It is in the domain model section in the queries. Now let us understand what a build fetch pattern is. So most of the things it is created for you, whatever is required for a DI. From the DI container it is all configured, and you can add your own stuff if you need to. So here two methods are very important to note. The first thing that we should notice, it is querying against a customer and returning the output API model called get customer by ID output API model, all created for you using FlexGen. This also is created if now the build method creates the iQueryable for you. Since it is a where condition where we are getting customer only by ID, this is created for you, and you may not need any other where condition for getting the customer by ID. And if you need anything, which we will discuss more in the list, get by list and get paged list, here is the way query equal to query dot where, or whatever the link syntax provides, you can always do. You can use your order by, you can use this. In this case it is not required, so I am not considering that as an example. So now it returns the queryable. The build method will return the queryable, and here I am doing a project 2. This is AutoMapper project 2 I have used. So this makes the query and the select so simple. So what the project 2 will do, it will build a select for you automatically, and the select will be built based on what output you have given. Suppose you have given only name, it will, even in the database, it will create a select statement where it fetches only name from the DB. In this case it will fetch name and date of birth. We will see both the things in action later. So that's it, your query is built. You don't have to write those long query statements for fetching the records. Even what record you have to select, you just model your output API model according to what you need, and then do the mapper. So here one of the two, for the project to work, you need to configure mapper. If you don't want project to, suppose, you can always use dot select. How the other query works, dot whatever field you need, you select it and run your query. This is also possible if you don't need that project 2, and don't name the so then you have, when you do the select, you have to write your own output. If you have to map it to the output API model using the select, your result has to be mapped there. Select into an output API model. Rather, I will say select into an output API model. Write it on your own. So first let us see only the project 2, Then we can, in some other session, we can come to how do we do the select statement here. So the project 2 will map everything automatically. Here is giving an error. Let us remove that. Remain there. So that's it. So now let us go to the mapper. We'll come to the customer mapper only. Here we will create a map. Here it is reverse. Now from customer, say get customer by ID output API model. So this is mapped. So for the output, it is mapping from customer to the get by ID output API model. This all we have to do. Now next we will see the query really executing in action.